I realized that what's occupying a lot of energy is just to maintain an image of a person that I'm not. You want to take care of that affair? You want to figure it out your life? Okay, good luck. And you're exhausted. So I know it's for my own good, but sometimes it's just hard. And I know for sure I'm not the only one. Salam alaikum everyone. I don't know how you found me, since I just made this YouTube channel. I have no face, and I'm just having a monologue here, but here we are. And I just want to tell you one thing. It's okay to be lost. Why am I saying this? It's not just to comfort myself because I'm definitely lost. But I realized that life comes in waves. And while I've been through waves before, and I'm sure you did, we're humans, I always wanted to share my stories. And I never did, because of multiple reasons. Sharing your story means you're exposing yourself, you're probably exposing your family or your past, because people need to understand from where you came from. I cannot just pop here and say, "Hi, I'm Aisha, I'm a revert, and my life is like this." Like, of course, alhamdulillah, it's good, but the juicy part, the important things, I guess, it comes from my past, and I don't want to dig into the past, but it's important to know where people come from. And it's important to understand ourselves, where we come from, because we often forget this. We think that we just landed in this point of life. Well, we didn't. We had to pass through a lot of things. Why do we forget this? Of course, we don't have to dwell on them. So anyway, because I was so confused, it's an internal war inside of me on how to do this. Like, look, my context is this. Now I'm a Muslim, alhamdulillah, but I'm not a hijabi yet. So if I would expose myself like this, I have two choices. I either wear the hijab and pretend to be someone or to create an image of a person that I'm not yet, and I would wear the hijab I feel like it wouldn't be for the right reasons, because I want to wear it for the sake of Allah, not for the sake of some viewers, or to gain some kind of credibility in front of the people who are watching me. No. Or I wouldn't wear it. And then in the future, inshallah, when I will wear it, I'll have to delete everything, and people will not know from where I came, from where I started. So today I was praying Dhuhr, and after the first rakah, this idea popped into my head. Why don't you just talk and put a random image, random videos on the background, and just say what's on your mind? Guys, I want everyone to try this once in your lifetime. It's so refreshing. It's so nice to speak without showing your face and without people knowing who you are. And I guess I'm gonna do this more often. But anyway, back to the subject. Is it okay to be lost just because I'm lost? Well, guys, what choice do I have? I'm lost. I really don't know where my life is going. What am I doing? It's a war between trying to control things, which is obviously not good, but also it's not okay to do whatever. If we go to the way with the wave, then we're gonna land where? In the middle of nowhere. Well, I don't know. I just want to speak these things out loud because I guess there might be other people who are going through what I'm going. And even if they are not, I'm hope to gain some clarity in my mind because I'm definitely having a fog in my brain. To give you more context, right now I'm jobless. I'm 30. I'm divorced. I'm a revert, alhamdulillah. I don't have a car. I don't have a house. And no, I don't want to sound myself as poor of me. But here's the problem. On my social media, where I do have a face right now, when I'm making this video, probably in the future I'm gonna delete them, I don't know. I look like my life is not perfect, but definitely a lot of people don't know these things about me. And it's been so tiring to keep up with my image, to keep up with, oh, I'm doing fine, to keep up with looking like I know what I'm doing. Guys, I have no idea, and it's the most freeing thing to say it in front of some people who don't know me. I don't know them. It's freeing because I'm tired of keeping this image like I have things going on and I don't know I know what's gonna happen, and to seem like I have control over things. I have control over nothing. And I'm done. And I realized that what's occupying a lot of energy is just to maintain an image of a person that I'm not. I don't know about you, but I had one of the best times during COVID because I knew that everyone is doing nothing. All of you were in the house. All of us, we were in the house. I felt for the first time free. You guys, it's so weird what I'm saying, but I just felt like the pressure of doing something with my life was gone. And mind you, what a coincidence, quote unquote, because there's no coincidences. This is when I've done the most things in my life. When there was no pressure. No one was posting anything on social media like they are on that vacation, they are accomplishing these things and these things, they are going to this coffee shop, they are traveling the world, they are starting the business. I don't know, almost no one was posting these things. And this is when I felt like no pressure to start things. So in that period, I started a bakery, I started a YouTube channel, I moved to Bali. Mind you that I was not a Muslim back then. I was born in a Christian family, but I was not practicing. At that point, I was lost also, but I was like believing, astaghfirullah. I was believing that the universe is like this higher power, and we're going to talk about all of this, astaghfirullah. So I decided I'm going to go to Bali. In the middle of that chaotic event, I said, I want to be more free than I'm already. I'm going to go to Bali. And I went there, and I'm going to talk about those stories probably in another episode. But what I'm trying to say is that when I had zero pressure, this is when I've done the most things. And the funny thing is that no one is putting kind of the pressure on us. We are just putting it on ourselves. But I didn't find a solution on how to deal with this since I'm doing this faceless YouTube channel, obviously. Maybe it's gonna work, I don't know. So right now, obviously these stories from COVID were 4 years ago. A lot of things happened, and in the meantime, alhamdulillah, I became a Muslim. But just becoming a Muslim doesn't stop the problems, to say it like this, or let's call them the trials. More than this, I think that the trials have been increasing. I know it's a blessing, and I know that this is an opportunity from Allah to elevate me, to purify my soul, to make me realize even more things. So I know it's for my own good, but sometimes it's just hard. And I know for sure I'm not the only one feeling this. That's why I'm telling you, it's okay to be lost, because we are all lost in this life. And not only that we are all lost in this life, we should be lost in this life. This is the conclusion that I reached, you guys, because I don't know, I think it's a hadith, right? By the way, you can correct me on anything I'm saying this, especially from an Islamic point of view, because I have very, very, very limited knowledge, and inshallah, I will increase in it, but I want to learn also. So don't even just skip it. Just let me know, please, in the comments if I'm saying something wrong. But there's a hadith that we are supposed to be like travelers in this world, in this dunya. So I don't know about you, but I just understand that it's okay to be lost. None of us, I'm telling you, none have life figured out. Because we're supposed to be like travelers. Don't tell me that a traveler knows what he's gonna encounter in 30 minutes. He doesn't. But the difference is that the traveler is excited about it. He's happy with not knowing what's going on. But me, I'm not. When I don't think from the perspective of a traveler, I'm not excited that I don't know how I'm gonna have, what am I gonna do in 1 month? Or I'm not excited to not know which job am I gonna have, or how I'm gonna have that car or a car. And I know it's wrong. I mean, now that I'm talking, I realize that it's wrong. And if you think from the perspective of a traveler, you're just excited about things. You're just excited to see not just the destination. I don't want to sound cliche, but you're excited about the journey. And the journey is this, in my case, and again, I'm not complaining. Alhamdulillah that I'm healthy. Alhamdulillah that I have the luxury to sit on my sofa with a microphone and to record this. A lot of people, they don't have it. Even 2 nights ago, I dreamed. You guys, I just dreamed. I prayed Fajr, and then I slept again. And I just dreamed that I was in Gaza, and they bombed us. They bombed somewhere near the place that I was. And it was a dream, okay? But it wasn't... How can I say that it was not okay? There are no words to describe what I was feeling. And it was a dream. It was not reality. I mean, it was not the reality that a lot of people are experiencing there now. Even while I am recording this, or while you're listening to it. So I don't want to sound like I'm complaining when I'm saying, oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know which job I'm gonna have. I don't know how I'm gonna afford that car or that house, because I don't even want to be there. I want to realize, and not just for you, I want for myself to constantly realize in which blessings I am. But still, the beauty, in a way, of this dunya is that the tests are personalized. The tests are there to suit and to elevate all of us in a very personalized way. Like, really, you guys, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves us so much. And He has so much mercy. He's not giving to all of us the same test because He knows exactly what we need. A lot of the tests are similar because the purpose of them, it's the same for all of us. To elevate us. To make us to deserve to be in Jannah. And when you think like this, if I started the video with I'm so lost and that's fine, you realize that you're never lost. You're lost if you put all of this on yourself, because obviously we're not designed to manage things here, to manage the affairs, not even the affairs of ourselves, but rather the affairs of other people, of the birds, of the cats, the dogs, the animals, the trees. Alright, we might think that I'm feeding this dog and of course you're doing something good, but who's feeding the other 1,000 of dogs? Again, I'm not discouraging feeding the dog, but I'm just encouraging doing this, but also acknowledging that in the end, Allah is the one taking care of all the affairs. We might take care of this tree, but who's taking care of all the trees? And by the way, my parents are living in the countryside. And a few days ago, we were walking on the streets in this countryside. And there are some trees outside of people's yards. Like, they are just on the street. Basically, they belong to no one. Like, no one is taking care of the trees, like training them or painting them. I don't know, I saw my dad, he's painting like half of the trunk of the tree because of bugs, or I don't know exactly the reasons. But I noticed, and I even told my mom, that there are some trees on the street more blooming, more beautiful than the ones that we have in our yard, and my parents are taking care of them. Not to say that they are not doing a good job, they are trying their best, alhamdulillah. But how come that the trees on the streets that no one takes care of them are more beautiful than the ones that someone is taking care of them? Because I couldn't find better explanation. But when Allah takes care of something, Allah takes care of this something in the best way. And Allah's not just taking care of those trees, Allah's also taking care of us. But sometimes I feel like we don't fully let Him. Not that He cannot intervene above us. Of course He can. But maybe it's also the test for us. Allah wants to see us, to test us too. And in a way to remind us that, you want to take care of that affair? You want to figure it out your life? Okay, good luck. And you're exhausted. You it's just gonna force you to come here on YouTube and do a faceless video. Like, it's funny, but really, we are nothing without Him. So, we might be lost in our eyes or in other people's eyes. But just because we're trying to take care of the things just ourselves, let's, both of us, all of us, it's a message to me also, or mostly, Let Allah take care of your affairs, and you'll not be lost in the bigger picture. Yeah, I guess that was it. I feel better. You guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this YouTube. I don't know how it's for you, if you managed to listen to all of it, but for me it was therapy. It's a monologue therapy, so I guess I'm gonna do it more often. Salam alaikum.